Okay, the property of a parallelogram is that opposite sides are congruent. So this means once we label and we find our two sides that are opposite from each other, we're going to set the two sides equal and solve for the variable. Okay, so let's look at number 1. It says RSTU is a parallelogram. So what I like to do is I'm going to start at the top left and I'm going to label it clockwise. So RSTU. It doesn't matter which corner you start at as long as you go clockwise. It says if RS equals 2x minus 5, so that is this side. So I'm going to label it 2x minus 5. And UT, which is the opposite side, is x plus 10. Find the value of x. So we know that opposite sides are equal. They're congruent. So what we're going to do in order to solve for the variable x, we're going to go ahead and set them equal to each other. Okay, so now we have a multi-step equation. So step 1, we're going to go ahead and distribute. So we're going to do 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. And we're going to bring down x plus 10. So now we're going to move over the smallest variable. So the smallest variable is x. So we're going to go ahead and subtract x from both sides to cancel it out. So 2x minus x is just 1x. And then I'm going to bring down my minus 10. And I'm going to bring down the 10. So now I have a two-step equation. So I'm going to go ahead and move that minus 10 over to the right side by adding 10. Because remember, you always want to do the opposite when you're solving for a variable. So 1x equals 20. Because 10 plus 10 is 20. So the value of x is 20. Okay, so the next problem says ABCD is a parallelogram. If AD equals 1/2 4x minus 8 and BC equals 12 minus 2x, find BC. So step 1 is to label the parallelogram. So A, B, C, D, go clockwise. It doesn't matter which corner you start at. Some people like to start at the bottom left corner. So now I'm going to go ahead and label it. It says AD, which is this side, is 1/2 4x minus 8. And when we're given sides, we like to go ahead and put it on the outside because the side is talking about the outside of the parallelogram. And then it says BC is 12 minus 2x. And we know that opposite sides are congruent. So in order to solve for the variable, we're going to go ahead and set them equal to each other and solve for x. So let's go ahead and distribute. So 1/2 times 4. And then 1/2 times negative 8. So 1/2 times 4 is 2. 1/2 times negative 8 is minus 4. And we're going to bring down 12 minus 2x. So now let's move over the x to the other side. So we're going to add 2x. Add 2x. So 2 plus 2 is 4. And you're going to bring down minus 4. And then you're going to bring down the 12. So after that, we have 4x minus 4 equals 12. So what we want to do is we want to add 4 to both sides. So 4x equals 16. And then divide by 4. So 16 divided by 4 is 4. Okay, but if you read the problem, it says find BC. It did not say find x. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to plug in BC. So let's go to this side. So BC equals 12 minus 2x. So what we're going to do is we're going to substitute the value that we just found. So we found x equals 4, so we're going to substitute the value in for x. So let's go ahead and rewrite it. So 12 minus 2 parentheses 4, because we know x is 4. So negative 2 times 4 is 8. So 12 minus 8 is 4. So the length of BC equals 4. So this would be our final answer. So it just so happened that the x value and the side length value was the same thing. So the main takeaway from this video is that anytime you're giving opposite sides, in order to solve for the variable, you're going to set the two sides equal to each other and then solve for x.